Dang it.
You're
Recording
gonna have to repeat all of that you just said real quick.
No, I'm just going to put the slides in the chat. So we're going to be good.
Okay.
But this is recorded. This will only go to the leading ladies. So we don't got to worry about nothing. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. Sorry. Feeling it this morning. My kids don't have school and they're still sleeping. So it's like a really good morning.
Why don't they have school?
Because finally California got something right and gave us the day after Halloween off.
Oh, man.
I mean, we don't do it very often, but every once in a while.
So the 99 welcome packet said through December 31st?
Yes. I'm going to put the slides in the leading ladies.
I know, but I'll forget. I'm writing it down.
You'll forget to save a slide?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll forget to look at them.
Yes. Free shipping, 130 PV, re-ranked till December 31st. Collagen is live now. 5 points for every welcome pack. So we want to start doing these Zooms with our leading ladies every month. Preferably we want to do month end, but because the next couple month ends are going to be probably kind of crazy with the holidays, we decided month beginning. But this will set the tone for exactly kind of what we're going to be doing for the month. And then we're going to possibly ask Autumn to make a calendar because it was so pretty. But somebody make a calendar just so the rest of Shine Bright knows. So this is where we will talk about anything you guys want to do for the following month, whether it's challenges you want to put on, events you want to put on, which day our Zooms are going to be, stuff like that. Once Chris and I chatted the other day, and starting in January is when we really want to roll out like systems. We feel that if we try to do it now, it's just going to be too much because of the holidays. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but like trying to implement opportunity events and 3-day trials and all that, it just might be a cluster, I feel. And people, it's hard.
We already have the 21-day challenge going on this month, so we don't really need any more. Need to focus on that, probably.
Need to focus on that, and I think just adding and building our teams. I mean, that's my perspective, but this is an open forum, so if you have
getting our points back up, that's what we should. At least that's what I want to focus on. I forgot my calendar downstairs. I'll be right back.
I mean, do you guys have any other ideas on that? Or do you think, I know Jess and Lindsay were throwing around the idea about doing a 3-day or 7-day trial. Jess, have you talked about that anymore? Willoughby. We just see her pretty face. Brooke or Jess Irwin, do you feel like January is a good place to start, or do you feel that we should maybe implement?
I think January. I think everyone's going to be crazy with the holidays, and now January. Get pumped up at the end of December and be ready to give it a 1-2 punch come January 1st.
I feel that also too, if we have till January, then maybe as the leaders, we can all start we'll be more in alignment, I think, if we aren't rushing it and if we can kind of plan it out and do it. Kristen's and my thoughts are every single month, like clockwork, with the help of all of the leading ladies, to do, we want to start doing where we only we do a welcome post once a week in Shine Bright. So it would be every Friday. Kristen can man it, and if she can't do it for some reason or get around to it, then she can ask for help and one of us can do it. But it's really neat because in the group over on the right-hand side page, it says like everybody that's been added in the last week. And so if we could just put them all into one post and make a big welcome, and then that would take away, I mean, a third of the posts that are happening in Shine Bright.
Do you think we should start? I can start doing that like on the 8th from today.
Okay, so we need to roll it out and just make sure that everybody's telling. We could tell runners, and then how do we?
Because that's really the only people that do it as of now. I think if we just post in the runners, they'll get the hint, right?
Well, I think if we post in the runners and then if we post in the Shine Bright admins chat to not approve any of those posts, and then if they do come
Oh,
up,
good idea.
then Kristen or I can message the person and just say, hey, we're starting a new system. It's not that we're not going to
Yeah,
approve your post, but this is what it's going to be.
yeah.
So in the admins and the runners, we will post about the welcome. Do you guys like that idea? Of once a week versus every day?
Yeah, I think that's good. It'll keep the traffic down there so you're not, like you guys said, the notifications aren't crazy.
Yeah. And I know like when I add people to the page, I kind of like to give a little history or give a little background, but we can go underneath that post then and I could just be like, you know, I'm so excited for Jessica to start. You know, she's been looking for more energy and I know this is where you're going to find it. You know, I'm really excited. And we can like add a blurb there as we welcome them, I think, you know, and just kind of build that community up. And I actually think it might be helpful to have everybody in one page and for us to see how many people are being added. I don't know.
Yeah. While I was on the calendar, I just wanted to let you guys know the week of December 23rd, that's Christmas, but we're leaving actually not until Christmas Day probably. So like the 25th through the 31st will be the first time in 5 years where I'm not going to pick up my phone all week because we're taking the kids on a ski trip to Colorado. And I've never like not had my phone on vacation. So if someone wants to do the welcome post the 27th, and then just I'll let everybody know that I won't be available that week, but I just want to let you guys know since I was looking at the dates right now. Kind of have anxiety about it, but I want to do this. Been praying about it. Gotta let go.
You're gonna love it. Watch out.
You can do it.
You're gonna be coming to the
That's gonna be
mountains with me.
So no
all
phone
summer
that week.
long.
I'm gonna try my very best just to take pictures.
Don't get overwhelmed when you come home. I will give you advice from somebody
I
that goes
know.
off the grid quite often. Don't get overwhelmed when you come home.
That's-
Just do one thing.
That's
at a
why I
time.
have you. That's why I have you ladies, right?
Definitely.
Be like, I'm not looking at anything from last week.
Turn your phone on airplane mode.
Yeah.
That's a
Airplane
great
mode.
idea.
Perfect.
Got it.
So so add everyone. We're just going to do once a week adding to Shine Bright. That's going to keep our posts down. We're going to be watching more about what is being posted in Shine Bright just to kind of keep the traffic down and try to start not overwhelming. We want our wholesalers involved. And so I know for a fact that if I was a wholesale ambassador and I was getting 18 notifications a day from a page, I would, first of all, I would think that there's no way I could do this business because there's so much happening. And secondly, it's very overwhelming. It's overwhelming for me. And Chris and I have talked about it. It's overwhelming for her.
Yeah.
And so I think that that's a huge
It's a
step
lot.
is cutting that down. So we're going to utilize our training page more for business stuff, posting about Zooms. I mean, we could still post like the like when we have the big Zooms, like Kristen has Emily and Helen coming, but like my power hours that I'm doing, I'm not posting in Shine Bright because the people in Shine Bright don't give a poop about those power hours. It's just the people that are more active in the business, and that's where the training page, I feel, can come in more handy. In January, we want to start doing routine, like on once a month. Well, this is where we're thinking. We want to do the first, what do I have? First week of the month, Chris, was like an online event. Second week of the month was going to be a 3-day trial.
In January?
Yeah. I have 1/9, we decided we're going to do an online informational event, January 9th. It's a Thursday night. It's the second Thursday in January because the first Thursday kids still aren't back at school, and it's the second, and we're afraid people are going to be on vacation still. So January 9th, it's a Thursday, we're going to have an online opportunity event. The 13th, 14th, 15th, we're going to roll out a 3-day trial. We're going to utilize those 3-day, the new boxes, right, guys? Don't we think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Slim, active, lean, Metaburn. Is that what it is? Brooke from Leaders Retreat, is that what they talked about? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we should utilize those for 3-day trials. And I'm sure by
They
then,
look really cool too. And they're pretty cheap. It was like $19 for one or $85 for a box of 5.
yeah.
So I think it's a good idea. And the packaging was so much better than my packaging that I was sending out myself. So I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, and it comes with a coupon code, $20 off a welcome pack, which is huge. They could go straight to our website and order them, and it's free shipping. So for $19.95, it could go to their door, and it's going to get all the pretty recipes and just kind of some stuff that makes it nicer than what I put it in Ziploc bags. You know?
Me too. I'm like, no wonder nobody liked it. So
I felt I was all good for Halloween when I got Ziploc bags with spider webs on them. I was pumped.
exactly.
Oh man.
But I think also with those 3-day trials, Kristen and I will probably between now and then we'll be seeing some type of 3-day on the Jules page that we can go with and kind of tweak and make it our own, or we could just make it our own too. And then we were talking, so this is where we wanted kind of your ideas, whether we want to do online events like twice a month, or if we just want to do like one online informational event. This is kind of what I want to just go back forth with you guys. And then a 3-day trial. And I want to do whatever we do in January. It's going to be every single month we are doing it. So it's a system to where it's going to be the first Thursday of the month is an opportunity event. The second week of the month is going to be a 3-day trial so that we always know what's coming. And then we can try to get our new potentials. Okay, well, you just signed up. We do have an online event this day. Who do you know that you could bring? If you bring 3 friends to it, I will gift you a $25 gift card to Amazon or something, like try to get people involved. And then once we have systems in place, I think it might be easier. We've tried this in the past.
And we can even do the scripts for that. Yeah, we can even write the scripts and have that be part of it, so it's easy for people to copy and paste to invite people.
Yeah, definitely. We can just have it like on the training page. There could be a tab or a units. We can make a units for 3-day trials and have all the information right there where people can go and click on it. So what do you guys feel about doing like 2 types of events every single month? I kind of like the idea. I think that online informational events are amazing, but sometimes they're just like, ugh. Like, I don't know. There's you don't get much engagement sometimes, and then you're just talking back and forth to Plexus ambassadors, and it's like, so I don't know. I've kind of thrown around the idea about possibly doing this, do an opportunity event, the 3-day trial, and then the next week doing like a live event to where you have 3 people or 4 people hop on live and just give their story. It would kind of be like Get Healthy and Happy, but it would be in the same, it would be in a group, and then it would just be all these lives of all of our new people and kind of start that. I don't know what you guys think about that though.
I kind of like the lives versus just the posting of information. It gets, I don't know, I like doing live events, in person, like that one you did, Kate. I like that, but it's just getting people there. That's the part for me where I'm kind of hindered.
Yeah, Brooke and I were talking about the other day. It's hard to get people to show up, and that's what I was bummed about the number of people that showed up, because really it was just the people that asked me to do it and one other person. But they're like, the only thing you can never dictate who's going to show up. You can only do what you can do, and you can't if nobody shows up. It's a training tool, and you train your ambassadors or stuff like that. So you can't ever rely on people actually showing up. But my biggest thing that I feel helps with events to get people there is promoting it. Like even with the power hour that I started, the very first time that I did the power hour, it was like every day I was posting about the power hour. And then everybody that told me that they were coming the night before, I messaged every single person and was like, see you tomorrow morning. Happy, you know, like, and we had 19 people on at 5:30 in the morning. So I feel that even with events, it's promoting it. And if somebody says that they're going to,
You have to hold them. Yeah. Like you have to be there reminding them every day like you did for them to get on. Because then they're like, oh, she's gonna notice if I'm not there. Like right now I feel like our team page is so big. People are like, oh, they won't notice if I don't comment. They won't notice if I don't post. But we do notice the same 5 or 6 people utilizing that page, and there's over 2,000 people in there. So I think one-on-one and being like, see you here, tag them there, I think is good. A good idea.
yeah. And even for the online events, like when
Go
you,
back to
what was that, Chris?
mine real?
Goodbye. She gone. Like even for online events, if I have someone that says they're going to be there, I'm going to be messaging them all like, you know, the event's in 2 more days. This is the event. And I'm going to drill it in their head to make them feel like they don't want to miss this event. But do you guys think it's good to do like one online informational event and then one live event? Or, I mean, we can go for a couple months on that and then see how it goes. And if we want to do 2 online, like informational events, if they're doing really good and we're getting, yeah. Take your waffle out. Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, Daddy's not out there? He left to work? Okay. Cookies and milk? No. We could do like either 1 online event or 2 online events. I want to get a system in place, and then we want you guys to help us out to where like, okay, well, I mean, there's 10 of us in the Leading Ladies. And so if we do say 3 events a month, really, if we all help out and pitch in, and me, Jess, and Brooke have January, we don't got to do anything again until April. So, you know, like by scheduling it and being more involved. And so that's kind of where we're at. Give me a second. Let me get this waffle for her. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. And I filled up my coffee. We're coming off a sugar high, and she just got an Eggo waffle with syrup, so that'll be good. Do you guys have any thoughts though about the event and the 3-day trial, or like what we should start doing more of in Shine Bright, or like do systems or anything like that?
I do really love the calendar challenges. Those are super fun. And those seem to kind of get my people motivated. They like free stuff. That's about the only time I can get them to do anything anymore. Even my business builders have kind of, unless there's like something up for grabs, but on my own little team group deal, I'm doing if they add 10 ambassadors this month, I'm going to give away $100 Amazon gift card just for them to try to just try to get them to do anything, which
Mhm.
I'm still not having much luck. So I'm not really sure. I've kind of been in a rut with my team lately. They haven't really been into it. I've had a lot like lose rank of gold and go all the way back to silver and barely hitting that rank. So that's been kind of interesting to see them. And like I had one message me, I went from making over $1,000 a month to making $100. Help me. Like, yay.
Help yourself, dude.
So I don't really know. Nothing's really been working for us lately. So I'm willing to try anything.
I think
Well-
too. Oh, sorry, Kate.
No, go ahead.
That new program they're rolling out, the perks. I think people like. I'm praying and hoping that my ambassadors that aren't working or barely making commission. It's like I'm hoping that they see, oh, I'm getting these products anyways. Why not get some free products? You know what I mean? I'm hoping that builds that retention back up, and I think it's going to be really, really good. I'm super excited about that. Hang in there. I'm with you.
I think it's just kind of been it feels like it's just kind of a part of it. And like with the holidays coming up, I feel like in the new year, we should be able to kind of add more people and regrow. But like we went from adding like 40 ambassadors a month to like 3 this month. So it's just really like disheartening when you see your team. Like it's hard for me to stay motivated in a way because I'm lucky I have you guys really, because you're the only thing that keeps me going. Because my team, like I have like a group chat with like 10 of them, and I can't even get them to even like comment anything. But then I see them making like horrible Plexus posts on Facebook, and I'm just like, did you read the post? Did you? I mean, have you seen anything I've been sending you? It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing original that anyone on my team posts. I'm sure you see it all the time, Kate, like just all day, every day.
Like this.
It's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. I have some that have been sharing. I'm just using this as a time to vent because I'm in a group chat right now and I just want to strangle them. But that have been doing this for a long time, and they're still in the same place, and they don't do anything to get better. And I'm really hoping that, you know, they would promote the 3-day challenge, like if we start doing that, and even the online events. I feel like they think that just posting on Facebook is enough to like, why isn't this working?
Mm-hmm.
So that's like the least of your worries. The Instagram stories has been big for me lately. Like that's where I've been getting a lot of interest.
Instagram,
And
Facebook
so I'm
stories.
trying to tell them like Instagram stories are like really good. You guys need to learn how to do those.
Yeah, even Facebook
And then-
posts, because my girl Michelle, she didn't have that Instagram I was asking about yesterday. I think how you save a picture on Facebook and you can't. You have to screenshot it. But I was like, "Do you have Instagram?" She's like, "No," and she's like an anxious person, so I was like, "Okay, well, don't you work on your Facebook for now." But she said like even stories on Facebook, she's gotten so much more interaction than just regular Facebook posts.
And too, like
Yeah.
if you're on Instagram and you post like, if you go to post a story on Instagram, you can post it on Facebook at the exact same time.
Mhm.
So that's so
Right.
Yeah, and I think even
It's such a good tool, and a lot of people don't know how to use it. And I get a lot of interaction with the polls and asking them questions and stuff. A lot of times, people that do answer it are not interested. I get a lot of like guys that I know that I'm like, okay, I know that you're just being an ass, probably making fun of me, but that's okay. At least people are seeing it, you know.
Well-
So, and I can see how many people have seen it, and I can tell that somebody at Leaders Retreat was saying that they use the Instagram stories more than their regular Instagram because everybody actually sees it. Like your actual post on Instagram, maybe 100 people see it, but on your Instagram story, you're going to get 300, 400 people that see it. More people look at the stories than they do at their feed. So I thought that was pretty
and at that training in
insightful.
Hawaii, Rebecca Folks was saying like with Instagram, you should be posting your stories every single day on Instagram, but you only really need to post on Instagram once to twice a week.
Yeah.
She's like, you don't need, Instagram's a platform where you don't have to post every single day like you do with Facebook. And so that's been really
Right.
better for me. And then I've stopped posting the same thing on Instagram and Facebook. I've been picking it up since Hawaii, just to kind of change that up a little bit so it's not so monotonous. But stories are huge. And Brooke, like you said, I get so many people and I'm like, they probably didn't mean to do this. And so
I know, and then I'll have people like, oh, I accidentally clicked your story, and I'm like, that's okay. Do you want a sample?
that's what I do too. It opens up a conversation though.
Yeah.
And the other day I had somebody, I mean, it's probably like the 8th time she's hit the story. And as soon as she hit it, she messaged me and she's like, I did not mean to do that. You know, I'm sorry. You always put those in the greatest spots. And I was like, well, you always hit them too. Maybe this is a sign that you should try it. And so like it got us going back and forth. She's still not ready, but like I gave her some information. She was, you know, we went back and forth about it. And before it's always just been a hard no. So they kind of make it to where, yeah, it's accident, but let's talk about it.
And like yesterday I had posted on my Instagram story and people came out of the woodworks. My once a week hair washing. They were like, oh girl. Like so many people like I don't usually interact with or never comment on my stuff. I got so much feedback like on those stories. So it's, I don't know, it's been really, really good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better at them. I'm still not that good at making my own. But I'm working on them. But I just think that, the Instagram stories are a really good place. And they, like you said, they can go right to Facebook. And I just feel like people interact more with them than they do with my regular posts. So I don't know. I'm like at ground zero. I'm just starting over. But I just wish I feel bad because I want my team to grow and to do it, but like I can't. It's hard because you can't make them, you know.
Yeah, it has to be their idea. Like you said, I like that you're doing the whole for every 10, I'm going to give away a gift card. Especially because for every 10,
I just am like trying anything. I'm like, okay, at 5, when we have 5, I'm gonna give away a free bottle of a free jar of the collagen. I'm like, okay, well, try that, and then maybe people will get kind of motivated because I know like on my team page when I've done it in the past, I've gotten a lot of interaction with that. So it's kind of hard. I feel like a little naked without my team page. So that's kind of been an adjustment for me because where I could have always done all that on my team page. Now I'm like, well, I just have a group chat with like 10 people, and so I kind of feel like I'm missing a connection with a lot of people that, because Shine Bright is so big, I think people kind of scroll past it. And where I had my team page, it was kind of smaller and they felt like, there's only 200 people in it. So it was like more, like it was like a smaller, like a better relationship. And I feel like, who am I missing? Like,
Did
I
you
don't know.
shut it
Like
down
I can't reach out to them.
Did you shut it down completely or just like stop posting? Did you shut it down?
I did, but I feel like I want to restart it and like, I don't know. I just don't want to overwhelm people, because we have like the informational page and the Shine Bright page. And then I have my team page that kind of posts everything from all of those. But I was thinking about maybe starting one that's just for like to share the promotions and things like that and some information and then do like some fun like giveaways and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I have a level 1 group chat just for my level 1s because I wanted that connection with them. And I post in there like any type of incentives or promotions or anything corporate sends us. And I get it's hit and miss, but people are at least seeing it. But I thought about, I think like the winning or like everybody that gets 100 PV is going to get something that, or I'm going to go into a drawing just to get them to be more involved. But it's that one-on-one messaging. Like I know like you can't one-on-one message 200 people, but like it's that interaction of one-on-one to the people like that possibly we're working the business or, we're gold and have $1,000 a month and then now they're at 100. It's just, you have to on top, but that's what I noticed when I shut down my team page, you have to take it outside. Autumn, you're muted. Kristen kept getting cut off too, but it takes that interaction away from Shine Bright and then it brings it over into a conversation. And while I still post in the chat, it's me also reaching out to them personally and having that, how's it going this month? What have you been adding? What are you doing to grow your business? That type of things. And it can get old and monotonous and you're just like, want to pound a hammer in your head, but it has really helped me.
Right.
Autumn, good morning.
Morning.
So we chatted a little bit. I will put some notes in, or this is recorded too, but we are going to do once a week welcome posts in Shine Bright. Kristen is going to do them on Fridays. If she's not around, then she will ask one of us to do them. It's already going to be the 27th of December. She is going to be gone from the 25th to the 31st. She is off cell phone service. So one of us will do it. January 9th is an opportunity event. It's a Thursday. Then January 13th, 14th, 15th, and I'll put this all in the chat too, Autumn. But January 13th, 14th, 15th is a 3-day trial. And then January 23rd, instead of doing every other week opportunity event, we are going to do every other week an event, but the first week is going to do like a informational event, and then the 23rd is going to be a live event. I think that'll be good. I think, and we could play it by ear. If we decide that we want 2 different informational nights, we can do that. But just have like 3 or 4 people tell their stories, make it short and sweet, maybe do 1 or 2 giveaways. Bam, we're done in 20 to 30 minutes. Because I think that's too, we have to keep people's attention span there. But I know, like when we used to do the every Tuesday nights in Get Healthy and Happy, we would do live events. Like those were huge, and then we could always. But then we ran out of people. I miss those. I really miss those.
But I think you could start over. It's been so long. I think those were really good, and I liked. I forgot about those. To be able to invite people, like your friends, and say, hey, I'm gonna I'm going to tell my story on a page, and are you interested in learning more or, hearing what I have to say? And I did really like those. I think that a lot of people, even like you guys, I love hearing your stories. And if I've heard them 100 times, it's always fun. And I think we do have some new people. Like Autumn has, Tanya has a really cool story that she tells in person, way better than when it's written out. It's amazing. And I think she would be awesome to have on there and tell her story. And I'm sure there's other new people that have had really good results. Or like my story's changed now that I'm pregnant. I could do like what mine was like before and what it's like this time. And so I think it's been probably a year since you guys have done those, right?
Yeah, Jess and Andrea picked it up for a while, but we just ran out of people that were willing to do it. But I think that, Autumn, I was kind of thinking about what you posted the other day about Emily Gibson's person that went Fast Star Gold. Like she did an event and it was a live event and she had all of her people and wholesalers come. Like if the first week we're doing an opportunity event, like a written out event, and then after we do the 3-day trial, and then right after the 3-day trial, we do like a live event. And I think that that's something we could really just bring home with people. And it could even be our wholesalers, or it could be the people that were in the 3-day trial that aren't quite ready to pull the trigger. Like, we'll hop on this event, and it could even, like we have to be asked, like as leaders, we have to be saying like to our teams, like if you bring people here and like the 3-day trial and then they order, we will help, or we will do an incentive or some type of thing to try to get them, on board to do that. But I think that it would be great to have those live events. I can talk now about the business, where before I was working when I gave my testimony. So I think that it would just, I don't know, lives go so much farther than like written out stories.
And I don't look the same as I did in my other one. And it's kind of like I don't want to tag people in that one because I have this long black hair. It's like a year and a half ago. Like an updated one would be awesome.
Yeah. So we're going to do that. Autumn, when is your Zoom in November?
This Sunday.
Okay. So
yeah.
That's the 3rd?
Uh-huh.
At what time?
I'll check and put it in the comments.
You have it in the events, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So that will be your Zoom. And then Lindsay's is November 19th at 8:30 p.m. Autumn, if I get you all this information, would you be able to make a calendar for us again?
Okay, we start, sorry, I have an extra, I have Courtney's little daughter today too. So Lindsay's is at 8:30 p.m.
Yeah, on the 19th.
Okay.
And then yours is a 3rd. And then we have on the 9th, no, the 6th is Emily Roberts, right? I
The
think
5th.
I think it's the 6th is Emily Roberts Zoom.
So a Wednesday.
Yes, let me make sure. I'm gonna look at events. I think because that's
Okay.
what these. What's that one? Autumn, is yours on social media?
It is. Let me see.
You have Monday, November 4th on there.
Oh, okay. I didn't update my thing then. Okay, so Monday, November 4th.
Well, I mean, you could change it if you want Sunday.
Oh no, we're good. I'm
Okay.
just not. I haven't had time to sit down, so I'm just all over the place this morning.
Okay, that's fine. So, I mean, you can let us know. But November 6th, it would be 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is Emily Roberts. That's gonna be a hard one. I hope people can get on.
Okay. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Emily Roberts.
And so that's all I have. I have power hours every morning.
Every Tuesday?
The 5th, the 12th, the 19th will all be power hours at 5:30 a.m. The 26th, if somebody wants to lead it, I would love to. I will try to be on, but I will be in Pismo on vacation. So camping. So I can't even get up and do it in the travel trailer. Justin might kill me. But I might be able to get on the car. So let's just schedule them every week, 5:30 a.m.
Okay.
I know that Jess and Lindsay talked about wanting to do a 3-day trial in November. We'll talk about it in the Leading Ladies chat. I don't think this is them on there. Somebody's on here. Either Lindsay or Jess or Amber, because it's a 503 number. But yeah, so that's kind of what we were talking about.
The 503 number is my phone number. I don't know why it's doing that today. It's majorly glitching on my phone.
Okay, that's fine. I knew it was like an Oregon person.
Yeah, it's me.
So that's kind of what we're thinking. And then rolling out into January, rolling out more of the systems. And kind of from here on out, getting our teams on board with it. I think it'll be a slow and steady like transition into it with the welcoming only on the Fridays. We're going to post it in the Shine Bright admins page as well as the runners chat to not welcome anybody. And then as admins, we will not approve posts that are welcome posts. And then Kristen and I will reach out to them. Or if it's your guys' person that did it, you guys can reach out to them and just let them know kind of what we're doing moving forward.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that that'll be good. If we do find anything, if we do add anything to the calendar, we'll just make sure that we put it on the calendar post, like underneath in the comments.
Can we try to do one day where we're engaging with our wholesalers / like intentional? Like if we just tried like on Thursdays or Mondays or Tuesdays, like if we just had like a set day where somebody from Leading Ladies throws in a like, what's your favorite regimen right now, or what's working for you right now, or
what's your
just
favorite
something
Thanksgiving tradition?
Yeah, like what's your healthy recipe for Thanksgiving, or just if we have like a set day, and we can have really good communication so that it's like we're only doing it once a month or whatever because there's so many of us. But if we could just have like an engaging question that we're asking for our wholesalers, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I have here written down Shine Bright wholesale giveaways, so that / engaging. So just try to get them more involved. And I feel that as we bring down the number of posts in Shine Bright, and if we try to bring the engagement up, maybe they will start to do that. I will talk to Kristen about doing a calendar challenge maybe in January and bringing that back. I know that gets a lot of people motivated. And that, do we feel like that should be on Shine Bright training page or just on Shine Bright? Because I feel that Shine Bright, some people, even if they're not working the business, they're like, oh, I have 100 PV today. Or we can, I don't know. What do you think on that?
Isn't that how a lot of people started wanting to work the business, was on a calendar challenge?
Yeah. I don't,
I
yeah.
think so, because it's so easy for people to do. Even, I mean, people that aren't like business builders, it's so easy. Like, oh, today I'm gonna post a motivational quote. Like, people, that's so easy. And people
Yeah.
automatically do that, and it starts kind of easy. I think people are like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
You know, so it kind of gives them a place to start. I'm kind of excited. Like, okay, this isn't as scary as I thought it was. You know.
Exactly. That's how Ann Christman started.
So I think the calendar challenge goes in Shine Bright.
I agree.
Mhm.
Okay. And I would-
Also, for those, oh, sorry.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say for the giveaways, should we start focusing more on people making their first post again?
Yeah, I think that that's going to be in Kristen's like welcome post. When she
Okay,
welcomes
perfect.
everybody once a week. If you make your first post and you put it in the comments, then you'll be entered to win collagen or Joyome or, you know, something like that. I stopped using Joyome, so I have like 2 things of it left, so I could give it to, you know, I don't mind giving that type of stuff away. But yeah, and then that could even be used for wholesalers, like our giveaways and stuff. But I feel that if, you know, we have 10 people in the Leading Ladies, if we kind of separate it out, then we're not going to be having to do something every single month to where we get burnout. The only thing that I ask is that normally we do a really, really, really good job with engagement. Even if like it's not my night to do an opportunity event, still like if we bring people to it, then we need to be engaging and showing up. And Emily Gibson really, really, really pounds that into people in her Zoom. Like I'm watching one of her Zooms right now of her post leaders retreat, and she's just like, and it's a team culture. She says is what it is that all of the Plexus and like all of Shine Bright ambassadors are the fuel to the fire. And every person, like every time Brooke comments, Autumn comments, I comment, we're fueling this bonfire. And the more comments that are happening, the bigger the fire is going to be. And so we're going to get more engagement. We're going to have more people like this is a community rather than like the person that is leading the event is the only one commenting back to somebody. That's where like that's kind of what was happening, and that's why Kristen and I stopped doing them, because it was I would do them and then it was me replying to people, but people would add all day long but never show up, and I don't know who these people are, so it's hard to have a relationship with them.
Maybe we should put that video in the Leading Ladies chat, because I found a lot of value in it. I thought it was a really, really good video.
Yeah, it was great. I'll put that here. You want to here, Emily's Leaders Retreat recap in okay. Perfect.
And I can get this calendar up probably tonight. I can get it done because I have to go to work tonight anyway. So
okay. And then Autumn, since your Zoom is on Monday, I would just recommend pounding it into people, posting every single day in the Shine Bright training page that this is going to be, and it's just like a monotonous reminder. That's what I was saying with the power hours. That has worked really good. It's just pounding it into people's heads. Show up, show up, show up, show up. Every day in the Leaders Retreat, and the Plexus Runners. Monday, a couple times a day, posting about it, just because then that's what's getting people on.
Okay.
So
I'll do a reminder today too as well then.
Okay, yeah, just because it's Friday, reminder that it's Monday.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'll take a poll in Shine Bright in the Leading Ladies Zoom, but I'm wondering if maybe Sunday, December 20 or December 1st, we can have a Leading Ladies Zoom. I know Sundays don't work well for Kristen, but if we can get, the rest of the people, does that work for you guys?
It works for me.
Okay. I'll take a poll and that's what I'm just going to start doing is majority roles, because I want to try to be fair. Justin tells me it's a democratic way to do it is majority rules. So we're not going to be able to always get everything.
Fine for me. And whatever works. I mean, like you said, whoever it works best for, especially since we're going to record it anyways. So it's going to go in our chat and it's just us. So I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. And it's just ideas. And then hopefully the people that can't be on today will watch it and then give their feedback as well. But yeah, so that's what I think. But I'm excited for November. I'm excited for December and January. So the end of the November incentives, I'll just say again, since I said them earlier and we weren't recording, it's free shipping on all orders over 130 PV that go out. That's rolling out. Re-rank is still going until December 31st. Collagen individual buck things, canisters are live starting today. It was supposed to be November 4th, but it's live today. November 12th, you can buy the 3-day trial boxes. Those go live. And then November 1st until December 31st, we are getting 5 points on 99 welcome packs as well as 199. So
What is that?
we're getting 5 points. 5 points on welcome packs, either 99 or 199. So any person that buys a welcome pack, you are getting 5 points per month
This month?
through December 31st.
Today.
On. So tons of rank ups are gonna.
Oh my gosh.
Tons of rank ups, tons of re-ranks, lots and lots of excitement. So I just want us
my God.
as
But you're not
us
going to get
leaders.
paid out on it. You're not going to get paid out. It will just account for your rank up, right?
No, you're getting points. So if you sign 10 people as a brand new ambassador, you're going to be, I mean, you would be super silver anyways, but your sponsor is going to get those points also if they're 99 welcome packs.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So that is what the excitement that we need to bring.
This is a way to get, wow. Okay, I'm excited. That's exciting.
Yes, so we want to bring it live to our teams. We want to be super excited. 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, it's all rolling out and will be sent out to everybody. But that's what I know. Thanks, ladies, for showing up. I will post this in the chat. You guys have anything else or we're good?
Thank you. Sorry for my excitement.
I think that's it.
Okay, have a good one, you guys.
Have a
Good
good
night,
day.
Jen.
Bye. Yeah, you can eat that.